Hi there, friends of the vinyl community. It's Mark here again. I haven't done a video in a while, so but I've been amassing quite a few new albums, so I thought I'd do a quick update. First off, what we hear in the background is King Crimson's In the Court of the Crimson King. I've seen this album shown by many of you in the past in the vinyl community, and I hadn't owned any King Crimson myself, so I thought this would be a good place to start, and it was actually a very cool record. I'm not sure how to classify it, whether it would be like jazz fusion or psychedelic, but very cool music throughout. I'm enjoying it immensely. And this particular copy is a import from England. It's a recent repress on 180 gram vinyl, so King Crimson. Sticking with the represses and reissues, Pink Floyd fans have been, I'm sure, have been anxiously awaiting their catalog to be repressed on 180 gram vinyl as well. The first album to come out on November the 8th is this one here, Wish You Were Here. It's the famous Pink Floyd logo on the front, and there's the rear. The original pressings in '75 came in a blue shrink wrap. This pressing is in a black, resealable, kind of a soft plastic bag. So when we open it up, here's a picture everybody's familiar with, the famous Man on Fire handshake. And the flip side. Inside, a copy of the original inner sleeve. And of course, let's see here. There it is. Of course, the famous postcard of the diver. And also, we have a download card, digital file download card. Just go to the website and key in your pass number and away you go. Something that didn't come with the original album, I don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't recall or remember that album coming with a poster, but maybe it did. But anyway, this one does. Very cool poster. Gotta love records that come with all these free goodies inside. And lastly, the album itself. It's packed in a nice heavy plastic sleeve. Like I said, 180 gram vinyl. I played it all the way through, and it does sound spectacular, worthy of a Pink Floyd repress. So, awesome record. Many of us can't afford to search and find a mint original of this album because they're becoming more and more scarce all the time. But for around 20 bucks, you can get yourself a really nice repress of the album. Other albums I've managed to collect over the last few weeks. Got a few picture discs here as well. Classic Peter Frampton, Frampton Comes Alive. Frank Zappa. And the songs on this album, it's a 2-song EP. It's got Goblin Girl and You Are What You Is. Barking Pumpkin record label. And this one I found to be very cool. It's I don't know if you can see the picture very well. I'm going to take it out of the plastic. It's music by Jimi Hendrix, and it has Jimi Hendrix's picture or painting on the front. Very cool picture of him. The back has more artwork with the track listing on it. And what it is, it's a tribute album, and it features many artists. Plus, the London Metropolitan Orchestra plays throughout the album as well. So it's kind of Jimi Hendrix put to orchestration, but at the same time keeping, you know, the heart and soul of Hendrix's music alive with the guest guitarists on here, like Carlos Santana, Steve Vai, Brian May. Like I said, it's a compilation album. It's got a different flavor than what you know, the original Hendrix pressings have in terms of how the songs sound. But I found it to be a very well recorded record, and it even sounds good on the picture vinyl. The best thing about this too was I found this at oldies.com, and the price was only $2.97 for a brand new copy of this. So I don't know if they have any more of them left, but if they do, you know, you might want to check it out if you're interested in that. Some more albums I've accumulated over the last few weeks. Found this at a used record store. B.B. King Now Appearing at the Old Miss. It's a 2-album live set, recorded in 1980. Didn't get very great critical reviews. In fact, I got a couple of really terrible reviews from a couple websites. But the reason being is that I guess there was extra instrumentation added to this after the album was recorded live, so there was studio redubs done to it, and some say that that his performance was, or B.B. King's performance was, a little lethargic. But you know, I listened to it all the way through, and I think it's a great record. You know, I thought that the reviews were a little extreme as far as you know, it being not a great record, but main thing is I like it. So I found this one for a couple of bucks. Santana Abraxas, of course, with Black Magic Woman. Some great guitar work on this. Carlos Santana, just you know, one of the all-time great guitarists. Another reissue on 180 gram vinyl. ELP's Brain Salad Surgery. One of probably one of the greatest prog rock albums that was ever been released. Stands up even today as a great album, and it's got the original artwork, and the die cut in the front is just like the original would be. Picture inside, and the vinyl again. I love it when they package in the heavy plastic as opposed to a regular paper sleeve, because paper sleeves tend to scratch and scuff, not scratch, but scuff the records up and leave some marks. These protect the records much better. So the record label, identical to what you would see on the first press. And of course, this record's not complete with the poster. Again, you get the lyrics on the top, and you got the pictures of the band on the bottom. So, cool poster. Another album. This is a punk rock band from Hamilton, Ontario, and I felt kind of ashamed admitting to, guess I'm just a spud boy, that I didn't have any of these guys' records, especially since I'm from Hamilton, Ontario, and I was kind of into the punk rock scene there, but really never owned any Forgotten Rebels. So I did find this locally, and it's actually in mint shape. Some great songs on here. You know, brings back memories. I have heard this album a long time ago. My cousin used to own it, and he used to play it quite a bit. It's kind of cool too. It's got a lyric sheet. It looks like a newspaper, and it's called The Daily Rebel. And each article is a song. So, Bomb the Boats and Feed the Fish is the very first one on here. The complete lyrics. I Think of Her, No Beatles Reunion, this hilarious song. And Elvis is Dead on the bottom here. This one always makes me laugh. It's not meant to be taken seriously. If you take it seriously, you're not going to like the song at all, because especially if you're a hardcore Elvis fan, because they really poke fun at Elvis in this song. But really it's not meant to be taken seriously. It is a kind of a spoof on Elvis. But great music all the way through. Finally, after 30 years, I got some Forgotten Rebels in my collection. I was at a local pawn shop, and they have records there, but they really don't have a lot of anything that's any good. But I kind of walked in on a day when somebody had put in a whole bunch of Aerosmith records, and really they were the only decent albums in the whole pile there, all in pretty good shape too. So I've been an Aerosmith fan ever since I was 16 years old. Probably not as big a fan now as I was then. I own probably about 10 of their albums, but I came across a bunch more that weren't in my collection, so I had to scoop them. So for $2 or $3 each, Aerosmith, Get Your Wings. A Night in the Ruts. This is a great album. I played it through the other day. It's Aerosmith Gems. And Aerosmith's debut album with Dream On. Again, these records are all $2 and $3 a piece. Rockin' a Hard Place. Aerosmith Classics Live. And of course the ever popular Aerosmith's Greatest Hits. For $3 I also scored a copy of the Who, Who's Better, Who's Best. Some early Grand Funk. Another one I got for $3. Grand Funk Live. 2-record set. Just a couple more albums and then we're through. 3 more albums. Been into Hendrix on the Hendrix kick lately. Never really was into him in my younger days, but I'm learning to appreciate him more and more. And Band of Gypsies. This is a recent repress too. It's gatefold. And I'll take out the record. It's on Capitol label, the green Capitol label, on red vinyl. Very cool. So another great addition to my Hendrix collection. Been wanting a copy of Blonde on Blonde for the longest time, and again, it's an album that doesn't come cheap. If you're looking for a decent copy of it, I ended up buying a new repress of it, and it sounds very, very good. It's a mono repress, and even replicated the old Columbia label. And again, very nice, packed with very nice inner sleeves. This one's paper with plastic lining, which is great. And the old Columbia label. And again, like I said, it's a mono repress. It's on a record label I've never heard of before, so I was kind of skeptical when I purchased it. It's the label is called Music on Vinyl, and I believe they're an American outfit. And it says on the sticker 180 gram audiophile pressing. So, you know, it sounded good, but I wasn't, you know, because I hadn't heard of the company before, I was kind of leery about it. But I'm really happy that I purchased it. And lastly, Cream is another band I really don't have very much of. I have Wheels of Fire, but I didn't have Disraeli Gears, so I was very happy to get this one. There's always been kind of a discussion as to which album is the better one, this one or Wheels of Fire. After listening to this one, I'm kind of leaning towards this one now, as being the better of the two, but both great albums. And this one is a UK pressing by a company called Simply Vinyl, and they provide you with a really nice outer case. Simply Vinyl, I've got a few of their albums now, and the outer plastic is really thick, so great protection for your record. So that's it for my vinyl update for today. I hope that you enjoyed my video, and we'll talk to you guys soon.